Hello, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood. You are watching the Political Vigilante. Wow. I want to thank everybody that came out to all the shows in Texas. It was really cool. The Fort Worth show was great. Houston, San Antonio, and Austin. It was so nice to meet so many of you. Excuse me. When you come up, and some of you I've talked to on, the super chats, and some of you are Patreon supporters, and it was so cool to go in these very red states, red areas, and have progressives come out. And it's really cool. And just the wide cross section of people, all different age groups, ethnicities, different jobs. I mean, vets, and, it's just like, you would assume a military vet, in Texas is going to be all Trump, whatever. And you're not, and you're open-minded. And everybody. I mean, people of all different ethnicities and age groups coming up. That's the thing I always say. Who are progressives? I'm always asked. What's the demographic? I say it's anybody and everybody. Anybody who's woken up to the lies of the two-party system and the lies of the corporate media, that's a progressive. It can be a millennial. It can be a baby boomer. It can be black, white, Latino. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, when people wake up, they wake up. So thank you for coming out to all the shows and, doing Aggressive Progressive with Ron and Kim Iverson on Tuesday was great. And, again, very thankful for Jimmy Dore. Obviously he left TYT and Aggressive Progressives, which his show, they created that show for him. He's not doing that anymore. I don't know what is the future of Aggressive Progressive. They just had Ron and I and Kim come in Tuesday to do it, and it was really cool, and we don't know the status. So I don't know any more than you guys do, but really thankful, as I said on that show, really thankful to Jimmy. He encouraged me to start this show, Political Vigilante, and when I first started, it was called Church of Batman, and then I changed it to Political Vigilante because I didn't want to get sued by Warner Brothers. And so, I'm glad Jimmy's still going to be doing his show, and I'll still be a part of it. And the reason I'm here, the reason I've been on Aggressive Progressive is because of Jimmy Dore, so I very much thank him. And I thank all of you for supporting what I'm doing and getting your news here and not going to the corporate media, because the corporate media probably isn't going to tell you this. Lots of F's for these D's. Report card shows majority of Senate Democrats aiding Trump's right-wing court takeover. This is in Common Dreams, March 16th. A disappointing number of Democrats have buried their heads in the sand and helped Trump and Mitch McConnell to pack the courts with judges representing the far-right fringe of the country. So I always got to point this out, because I don't like Trump at all. But the Democrats let him happen. And when I hear this, just get any Democrat in there, just a blue wave, any blue will do. This is what they do. They're lining up with Trump and Mitch McConnell. In my interview with Senator Mike Gravel, he brings up a great point. He goes, the center now is to the right. I mean, we need to bring the politics back just to the center. We don't even have a left. Like when Bernie Sanders is called the radical left, and that is centrism anywhere else in the world, in the Western world. Free healthcare, free college tuition, those are just centrist ideas. Those aren't crazy, outlandish ideas. Oh, it's socialism. Ocasio-Cortez isn't some radical lefty, avocado toast eating millennial socialist. She's just a centrist in the rest of the world. So that's why I'm going to hold the Republican Party accountable, but mainly the Democratic Party. Because the Republicans, I always say that I'll at least give the Republicans credit. Because at least they're just up front about we're just a bunch of greedy, racist, lying, we love war and we love corporations and deregulating and screwing people over. We're in favor of that. I mean, they just come out and say it. The Democrats tell us they're so much different, and they're not. They're not. According to Demand Justice, a progressive advocacy group that focuses on the federal judiciary, a majority of Senate Democrats voted to confirm Trump's judges 60% of the time or more in 2017 and 2018. So all I heard in 17 and 18 was resist Trump, Trump, no Trump, bad, everything Trump, no more Trump, sorry Trump, no, bad Trump, Russia, Trump, bad, Russia, Trump. But what actually happens is this. Rachel Maddow is not screaming about this. She should be. If she was an actual, true left-leaning person, she should be screaming about this. But she's not. She's a shill for the corporate machine. She's pushing a red baiting, red scare to increase defense spending, right? To benefit the defense industry. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm talking conspiracy? Okay. Then just watch some of her segments that are sponsored by Boeing. Why is a defense contractor sponsoring a segment that is calling Trump a Russian conspiracy, blah, 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 blah? Why? Ask yourself that. Ask your neoliberal friends that question, who think Rachel Maddow's so great. Ask them that question. Why is a segment sponsored by Boeing? You know, they just crashed a couple planes because they were charging airlines extra for a safety feature. That company, same company, they also bomb the Middle East and profit from it. And so a new Cold War they would benefit from that. Just ask them that. Senators can condemn Trump until they're blue in the face, but actions speak louder than words. See? Don't listen to their Twitter feeds. Don't listen to their bullshit campaign speeches. Don't listen to their, I'm running for office and I'm going to have platitudes, Mr. Trump. My platitudes will out-platitude your platitudes. When it comes to judges, too many Democrats vote too often with Trump. Brian Fallon, executive director of Demand Justice, said in a statement, a disappointing number of Democrats have buried their heads in the sand and helped Trump. That's what I said at the top. Let's take a look at it. No, look at this Brady Bunch gang of sellouts. Dianne Feinstein, D+. Boy, she's battle tested. That's what neoliberals were saying who were mad that they were trying to primary her going into November of 18. That's what they said. She's battle tested. Wow, she's so good at helping Trump out. Who else we got here? Dick Durbin, Tim Kaine. Boy, remember when Hillary picked that guy? That was solid. That was a good call. Doug Jones. Remember, he barely beat a pedophile in Alabama. Barely beat a pedophile. And of course, what is he? He's a corp sellout. He's a corporate Dem. He's a sellout, right? Amy Klobuchar. F. Big F. I've heard some neoliberals like, hey, I don't know, I kind of like Amy Klobuchar. Really? You like it when she helps Trump, or do you like it when she throws a stapler at her staff? F. F. And Amy Klobuchar will not sign the no fossil fuel pledge. Won't sign it. She will not sign a pledge saying she refuses to take money from the fossil fuel industry, meaning she's going to take money and probably is and has and will and continue to take money from the fossil fuel industry and continue to help Trump. Joe Manchin. Boy, he's been fantastic. Look at these clowns. Look at them. Dick Durbin. Jeannie Sheehan. I'm sure she's had, Mr. Trump no more. Angus King. Sorry, Mr. Trump. You won't blah, 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 blah. Boy. D+. You're a top of the class there, Diane. Boy, that's... D+ is better than an F, right? This is what you would, if you had kids and they came, when both your kids were fuck ups, you'd give the kid with the D+, well, they get a new car. The F kid. D+. Here are the A's. Elizabeth Warren. Cory Booker, A-. Wow, even these corporate sellouts. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's because she's Native American. Bernie Sanders, A-. Build a brand, B+. Kamala, B+. Well, man, she must have realized someone is keeping track of that. All right. I got to be honest. I wasn't expecting this crowd. It's good. That's good Elizabeth Warren is doing that. That's really good. Now, let's not forget, October 17, her and four other Democrats, Tim Kaine being one of them, 5 Democrats on October 17 gave Trump $80 billion to the war budget that he didn't even ask for. But they're not giving him judges. Okay. A- for Bernie. Okay, still gets money from venture capitalists and law firms, protected pedophile priests. But that's all right. I'll give you credit for that. Thank you to that organization. Thank you to Common Dreams for putting this out there, because I know Rachel Maddow isn't going to put this out there. I know Chris Hayes isn't going to put this out there. You think there's a difference between the two-party system? Well, some of them are resisting, but a bunch aren't. Battle-tested. Hillary's VP pick. Running for president. Looks like Rush Limbaugh. Thanks for supporting the show, everybody. Progressive Comedy Tour. Ron Placone and I are going to Salt Lake City and Boise next month. And then the East Coast swing, June 12 through the 19th. Get your tickets at GrahamElwood.com and support the show at patreon.com/GrahamElwood. Also, another great way to support the show is go to rockfin.com/GrahamElwood. The link is also in the show notes, and become a member of Rockfin through my page, because I get some credit. It's another great way to support the show. If you subscribe to Rockfin for $10 a month, you get access to all the creators' premium content. Ron Placone's on there. There's a bunch of MMA fighters. We're getting other people to join. So another great way to support the show. Like, subscribe, share the videos. Don't click skip ad. When you click skip ad, I don't get paid. Thank you so much for watching my show.